Again in studio, this time about beauty. Also the beauty and simple forms of cosmetics. The beauty is very complex. Is there any type of program that just build a simple form of beauty, but also simple form of the hairs? The philosophy is very difficult. It's not easy to understand how much that could cost, but it's easy to understand simple form of Java or coding together with compiler. A lot of people could not change, but also people could not change their goals, especially in religion, because they have different form of frequency what their faith is. It is very important if you are in a science of medicine also to stop medicine and to develop simple forms of the patents or logotype in medicine and also question medicine if it's real enough, because if it's fiction it do not means anything. The science is very difficult and you can have many framework in Europe or in America together with different forms of herbal medicine products, and of course those are simple items. And there are also, of course, different questions how much vitamins you can have in one item. Are there any limitations with those vitamins or whatever you are building in cosmetics or simple items of beauty pills? Very important to build a self image if you are building some sort of science, but also to program beauty of the image, the beauty of the mouth, the beauty of the eyes, the beauty of the head, the beauty of anything on your body, and also to build that for other people. But of course, you can cover that in many myths. The myths and philosophies are actually part of more known people, but you don't need to be known. You can actually build a simple form of psychology or a simple form of life together with pseudoscience or the photos. It's not easy to understand simple forms and understand the ideals that beauty have. The beauty is actually also inside of us, and that what the book standards are also explaining, which are also very beautiful. A lot of people think too much about different forms of compilers, but it's very difficult for models to change. So it's very important to give them simple code and not too much complex. Completely logical that engineers are corrupting the process if you are a model. So it's very important not to trust them too much and give them less power. Unless you want, they would destroy entire systems. Very important to build a simple form of compilers, but also the compilers for the beauty, especially for your partners, and give them some constant, simple form and scaling. There are forums to avoid also in beauty, like overwork. It is very catchy in that type of system, but it's very important to understand simple forms of the patterns in cosmetics, but also the pseudoscience and how complex that could be to other people. To build some benefits for people, it's actually very important, but also to use the techniques that could benefit others. Of course, it's not easy to sell beauty, but of course, sometimes you are also buying it. It's very important to buy the right philosophy, and it's also important to build a better products and sell them out. The appearance and beauty are very different associations, and it's not easy to think about different type of photos and how they are used in community together with the code. There are different type of directive in USA and in the Europe that also bring all city together with the different products of the vitamins and different pills and beauty. Preventing caries is also very important, and that actually happen with the proper work for models that can actually show more and more products, especially herbal products. The herbal life was very simple and very popular long time ago, but now it's considered slightly old and other herbal products might take place in other simple patents. It's very important to build case-to-case study and to understand every model in every city. To build some sort of authority together with models on a cities is very important. It is necessary to have some sort of philosophy, but also psychiatry about safety in medicine. It is important to build some simple of application, but also to be prepared that some things in medicine are never going to be effective. It is very important to build special species club where people can of course see more and more and more medicine and herbal products. That's where it comes also manufacturing, which of course is a simple contract of the market. The people must have the products and there are many known products that actually do not work properly. So it's very important to demonstrate also simple products and also clinical simple efficiency is very important also to build different type of herbal tea products or patents, but also how to sell them out to Europe and the entire America. Of course, it's very important to be simple, but also to use simple cosmetics for the advancement of the effects, not to be too much psychological with different forums, and also to be forum for yourself to some point. It is very difficult to understand simple forms of technology or any type of hormone that people have. Could the programs actually build better humans, or better language, or more elegant English could heal humans? That's still in a question in a science. Of course, it is not easy to understand simple forms and optimizations together with the code. It is very important to understand simple platform, but also to prevent people that want more and more damage. There are a lot of faults in leadership, and it's very important to maintain your own philosophy about what is a good optimization. It is very important to understand simple next forum, but also that's 10% of the simple code. Sometimes the smaller you get, the better it becomes, but that's not always the rule. Sometimes it's just important to understand two statements, beauty and simplicity. If you do not understand those two, you do not understand anything. Of course, the C and C++ are also not simple. If you are going to build different macros of different functional programming together with the beauty is not simple, but the beauty together with the compilers or to build a better forum, it's not simple. To build a better optimization together with healthy beauty is also not simple. And a lot of time the programmers think that that's simple, but it's not easy to understand simple forms of the future and understanding the simple forms of the code. It is very important to understand simple forms of peril also in the Python. It's very important to understand safety and the simple forms of the safety in your language and also build the appropriate language for the people and what they are using. The social world is actually an abstraction, but it's very important to build more and more beauty if you are looking for the beauty world.